Hey everyone, long time no see. I know it's been quite some time. I think like over 2 months now. Yeah, it's been a while. And I know I haven't been updating. I'm really sorry, but I made it. I'm here. So I just want to give you guys an update on what's been going on. Um, I know last time I stopped at. What did I stop at last time? Telling you guys that I started a new protocol with my doctor that does the neurofeedback for me, and pretty much I told him that what I think I should do or like we should have in the protocol is adding. Sorry, I can't explain things today. Adding. What was I gonna say? Adding. Oh my god, guys, I lost my train of thoughts very badly. Okay, so adding like, pretty much taking snaps of me like ticking and, taking that part of my brain map and use that like pretty much making a new protocol that every time I tick, I get a negative response. And then like for example the movie shuts off, and then or every time I don't tick or doing other things are good, then the movie turns on. So we did that, and after a few sessions, I think I did more than 10 sessions. I'm sorry, I'll be right back. My dog is barking outside and I have to stop him. Hold on, okay? Hey, Cody. Cody. Inside. Let's go. Complaining about the same things. No watching where we're going. Ending up 50. Somehow with nothing. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so my dog was barking in the backyard. I didn't want my neighbors to get mad. And so yeah, I was saying yeah, so that didn't work. So what happened was it actually did take away my tics. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, it did take that away, but at the same time though, because my tics kind of go all over the place, so because one was taken away, I just have more of other tics, if that makes sense. So yeah, so it didn't really work, and I told the doctor, hey, like, I think we should try something else. And so I actually met him a few weeks ago, because every time we do neurofeedback, it's like every time after I think after 20 sessions, you meet him, and then they like kind of go over how your brain map is working after the 20 sessions. So after the last one, I told him that how I like what I think I should if we're gonna treat it that way, we have to get all of the tics that I have, which is like, I mean, there's a lot of different ones, but you can kind of narrow it down to like 4 or 5 different sort of tics. And then but then during that time, he also told me something really interesting. He's like, hey, like, how do you feel when your eyes are closed? And I was like, what do you mean? And he said, when your eyes are open, your brain map, it's pretty like normal now. Like, it doesn't have that much like weird stuff going on. But when your eyes are closed, it's like a whole different map. Like, I wish I could show you guys. I can draw it out sort of like how it looks on his screen, maybe I think that will better explain it. So give me a second. Let me just, you know, try to draw a brain. Hopefully, okay. Horrible drawing. You draw, actually need 2 brains. So I'm gonna draw. Okay, you guys are gonna laugh at my drawing, but doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. Cody, what are you doing? So literally, this is how it will look on his screen. Like, you know, when your brain map is, when you don't have these crazy neural pathways, and they're just certain that are out of range or whatever for them, this is how it looks. And this is how my eyes open looks. Like when they, you know, take the 5-minute sample and like look at it. But this is how when my eye is closed looks. Like, look at it. You just see like on this monitor, like crazy colors, and like these are all supposed to be neural pathways, and these are all like ones that are sort of, when it's compared to like I don't want to say normal person, but a person that doesn't have, say for example, OCD or anxiety and things like that, how their brain map measured like compares to mine. And so these things stand out, and I'm just like, whoa. He's like maybe, you know, like, and he's like, usually what happens is people that have gone through like very bad trauma, that's what happens. And then he suggested, instead of treating with your eyes open, watching a movie, maybe we should try treating your eyes closed. And I was like, wait, what? How? Like, I didn't know that's an option, you know, because I thought the feedback is through watching movie. I mean, that's the feedback that helps. And he's like, no, we could just do music. It's like, whoa, really? You have that? Like, what? So then we started this new protocol, which sort of added me, like, so we recorded all of my tics. Like, I'll tell you guys that in another episode or whatever next time I talk, because that's another story of its own. Like, it took so long for us to try to like record it, you know, me ticking, but in different ways, letting them know what's what. It was just really confusing, but I'm glad at the end we did. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but you know, whatever. I did my best. And so we incorporated that with anxiety, and we put that into one protocol for eyes closed. So I pretty much just close my eyes, listen to music, not great music, but decent music, I guess, for 30 minutes or 20 minutes. And that gives me that feedback. And honestly, I don't want to, and I hope it's not, placebo. I don't know, you know, I don't know if I'm somewhat putting a lot of hope on it, and it's almost like tricking me into believing that something's changing, but I can't tell you. But all I can tell you is little things have changed, and I notice it. And as you can see, like, I mean, I can give you guys an update on my tics in maybe a few minutes, just so you can see what's happening if I'm relaxed, how my tics are going right now. But I'm talking about changes as in, how do I say, changes in, I guess I would say, sorry, I lost my train of thoughts again. In like my thinking or my feelings, my behaviors or emotions, I guess. Like a lot of things. So, okay, so I think I explained in the past that, you know, I feel very disassociated most of the time because of the traumas and stuff like that. I think I'm just in a very tight shell, and like I don't feel much. It's almost like my senses have became super alert, but at the same time dulled, as my way of protecting me. So whenever I try to feel, and it sounds very crazy, or like trying to see or trying to pay attention to something or putting my focus on something, that's when my tension and tics gets the worst. It's almost like my body like telling me like, no, I don't want you to feel anything, you know, we got you sort of thing. I know it sounds very crazy, but I noticed after I started, and I started for about 4 to 5 sessions now on this new eyes closed protocol, and like, for example, like, I don't know, the first time I did it, it's crazy, it was the first one, because a lot of times, most times, people don't really respond to, you know, the first session, but because usually my body's always like so tight like this, and that's 24/7, you know, I just don't relax. But actually just relaxed, and that's major for me on the first session. It just, my muscles kind of just went from that to like, and it just sort of all like, ugh. And that felt really good. And then after that, like the next few sessions, I didn't really feel much, but I guess, what was I gonna say? But like another example is like like a few days ago, Friday, like 2 days ago, I think, I don't know, that day I just felt different, super like lightweighted, like, you know, my tension, like the tension in my head and my body wasn't as bad. I didn't care as much. Like, it was just something completely different that I have never felt in a long time, you know, ever since I had anxiety. Like, and then just like little things that you wouldn't think is a big deal. Like, I was washing the dishes earlier, and I felt the dishes. I don't know if it sounds crazy or not. And maybe, you know, this made me really realize how much things I was taking for granted. Like, not being able to feel anything. I didn't think, like, it makes me so happy just being able to feel something, you know, like, whoa, I actually sunk into the moment and just sort of was in it, you know, so I was doing that and just felt amazing. And also, like, I washed my face earlier, and believe it or not, I have not been able to feel my face in a long time. I think this sounds really crazy when I say it, but like I felt myself, you know, and I really start to realize how crazy this sounds if you're not part of this journey, I guess I would say. So if you're my friends or someone I told to that I know that I have a YouTube channel, you're gonna get really lost. And other people, I'm assuming you guys are on here because you either have anxiety or have dystonia or have tic or something that you sort of kind of understand what I'm saying. But either way, you know, thanks for watching, and I hope I can give you guys some value in this experience, I guess. I'll keep you guys updated, and yep. Okay, take care. Bye. Oh, I forgot it. I told you, I know I mentioned earlier to give you guys an update on how my tics look right now, just so you guys kind of know. So I think you guys could see better here. So just to give you guys an update on what's going on right now. But I'm just gonna relax for like a minute, just so you guys could see what's happening. And yeah, I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna chill. Okay, so seems like I'm really in this like shoulder ticking mode right now, but it kind of changes. Like sometimes it's my face and stuff, but right now I'm just not doing it. I think I'm just really stuck on this tick. But you can see, you know, it's not going away or anything. So I think I sort of kind of have to drop the idea of that what I'm doing is going to help me with my tick. I think it's something focusing on more calming my mind, helping with the anxiety and the way I think, and hopefully slowly things will get better, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated. Cool. Good night.